Hey guys, wanted to just go ahead and go over some EDC tools here and to go from here. Yeah, I'm not going to act like I'm an expert here. I'm just someone who's getting into it. And I'm getting into it. Uh-oh. So the first one I'll talk about is the Everyday Screwdriver 2. I went over this yesterday. I've decided I'm going to am going to keep it because I really love the way it looks. So this is how it looks. Really sleek, very beautiful. Is it the most useful out of all of them? I think it gets the job done, but I do find that the bit inline is more useful compared to this, but this just, it just looks, it's sick the way it looks. So this is the first option. The second one I want to talk about is the bit inline, which I talked about yesterday as well. This is a far more useful screwdriver. I also like that you have torque. I actually did some tests today. I was actually putting a chair together, and this is actually really got a bit of torque on it. I mean, this is really, really useful. I would argue actually probably more useful than most of this in here. So, and I like how it's like really portable. And this is the bit inline by the same company. The third item I want to talk about is actually what I also talked about as well, which is the Wiha PokitPak. Basically, this is actually it's actually a screwdriver. Well, you get this underneath here, but it holds your screws. But at the same time, this is actually in the back. You can actually there's a slot in here, and you can use this as a screwdriver as well. Might be handy because you're going to be holding screws anyway, and so then when you're done, you can actually just put the screws in there, for example, you just put that there, and put that there, and just close it up, and it's like the PokitPak. It's very, very portable. Okay, next item I want to talk about is actually a custom-made item, but you can actually buy this on Etsy. So I don't know. First of all, look at how small and lightweight that is. So let me just go ahead and zoom it. Hopefully you guys can see that. But that is basically 3D printed. You could actually buy this on Etsy. And basically, I just got this from the PokitPak, but you can go like this, and you have yourself basically a screwdriver. Pop that on there, boop, like that. Pop this on there, and you've got yourself a screwdriver, and it'll work with all these screws here, obviously, because it's a 1/4 inch at the end. So this is one option as well. And I was like, that's pretty slick. The funny thing was I actually bought 2 other screwdrivers handles from other people from Etsy, but I ended up just getting rid of those because they just don't quite look very good. But this one actually was pretty good. So there's that one. Next item I want to talk about is I learned this from Max Level EDC. I think that's what his name is. But this is basically the Victorinox. I don't know what the hell this is called. It was hard to find. This is actually discontinued. You can't find this anywhere. So I actually had to buy it from someone on eBay. You can buy it on Amazon. It's like 40-something bucks. But basically, a lot of people have said this is incredibly useful. So you'll see here that you have a 1/4 inch area right here where you can put a screw. So you can actually put a screw right there or right here. And kind of similar to the bit inline, it does give you quite a bit of torque. So you can use this as a screwdriver or on this side for that. And it comes with this. It's literally is tacked on here. So you can it's meant to be pretty portable. So it actually was meant to, provided I could do it. Yeah, here we are. And it comes in a little package like this. So a lot of people have said this is pretty handy and useful. I've never met anyone who said this sucks. They're like, that's really useful. I think the only thing people have said is it's a little bit overpriced for right now, for various reasons. I'm thinking it's the war and inflation and all this other stuff going on. But overall, really compact, really lightweight, easy to carry. Okay, next item I want to talk about is, so I already talked about this really briefly, but it's the design by Hoto. I think pictures don't do this justice. It just looks, hopefully this works. Yeah, see that? That's really slick in my opinion. And what's cool about this is you take that out and actually, it holds precision screws. I'm not going to be carrying this per se, but I won't lie to you that this is something I'm going to buy and keep because it just looks freaking badass sick. So I like it, and it's good for precision screws in general. All right, last item I want to talk about. This actually came in the mail today. And I think this looks sick, man. So this is the James Cash. Hopefully the video can do it justice here. Let's just see here. You guys, you see that? That looks nice, in my opinion. That just looks really nice. And the way it is basically nothing original here. I've seen other things that do this, but you basically screw this open and it holds your screws inside here. Now, they put tissue paper here, and I understand. And you wouldn't understand this unless you understand acoustics. So some of the stuff kind of clanks around. So when they put tissue paper in, it doesn't clank around. And that's why, I'll put tissue paper or acoustic foam or something in here too. But in general, I've seen other pen sort of screwdrivers do this, but I've never seen it look that nice. So I'm definitely keeping this one. I just think it looks really nice. And I did hear some complaints that basically the torque is not as effective because you're holding it like kind of like this and awkward, but I did find a workaround. All you got to do is you get this, like a standard screw like this, right? Like, boom. And now it's effective because you got this whole thing as a handle now, right? And now it's effective. Of course, you're carrying a lot more now, but but this is sick. I mean, I think this is really nice. These are all really, really nice options. If you're that kind of person that's just like, oh, I got to have a nice looking screwdriver like me. So, yeah, that's an option to check out. And, we'll go from there. All right. You guys have a great one. All right. Bye.